Are you a woman who's struggling with family responsibility and mother's guilt? Then this episode is specially for you. In this episode, we are going to talk about all the challenges that women face while starting their own business and how can they overcome the mental block. So keep tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to the brand new episode of our new business podcast series, Business Queens. So today we have Miss Aanchal Abrol as the guest, who is a CEO and founder of a food and beverage company in the name of SNAQARY. So Aanchal, welcome to the show.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. And it seems as if, we're doing something really big. We've just started taking small steps, but such things are a source of encouragement for women like us who've started their journey, when it comes to an FMCG business in B2C.
Right. So, and really want other women to get inspired as well.
Of course, it's our privilege, duty, and I think goes for all the women community as such together to bond and, to exhibit the talent in such a way that we encourage each other. We get motivated with each other. And it's a path that all of us are taking together.
Right. So thank you so much for being on the show. Okay, Aanchal, tell us something about your business.
All right. So Vishwa Foods and Beverages, me and Priya, we started in 2019. We registered the company then. We were both actually into B2B business earlier. While I was into Lavero Gifts, as you mentioned, she was into, her HR placements, and she was both of us back-end work excellent, managing the team excellent. But then somehow we felt that let's get into a B2C mode wherein, as consumers, we felt that there was something lacking in probably the snacks industry. अब लगता ही है, when you go and buying stuff, आपको लगता है कि यार सब कुछ बेसन का क्यों बना है? So we started thinking and we started curating recipes that हम देखते हैं. हमने कहा देखो चलो let's see if we can make something out of आटा या कुछ मिलेट्स डाल के, रागी सोया डाल के या बाजरा डाल के या मल्टीग्रेन बना सकते हैं कि नहीं बना सकते भाई? Why is it that snacks in the market are only made out of besan or then corn? Right. We started curating and experimenting with recipes at home. ने validate कर दिया that यार ये तो बहुत tasty है. But then we had to think of the next level to scale up. So then we started looking for vendors, and that is when we registered our company. Company registration kari, फिर vendors देखे. Vendors भी वो देखने थे, that who'd been working over generations, who had their certifications, correct. वो सब देख के that is when we started. Initial एक साल तो हमको उनके साथ recipes बनाने में लग गया, because see, घर में आप recipes बना रहे हैं, लिख रहे हैं, या even when you go to a lab and get the recipes done, when you have to set them in a machine, it's an altogether different work process. We sat with the manufacturers and we literally tweaked and we recipes हमने वहां पे उनके साथ curate करी बैठ के, so that machine fit हो, commercialize हो, scaling up में दिक्कत ना हो. But एक चीज थी हमेशा दिमाग में रखा था that the taste has to be the hero. Yeah. So whatever ingredients we use, the taste always has to be the hero. That has to be the ingredient. So after a year or so, we came out with this with these few recipes, which we then did a pilot market. उसको भी हमने set किया, product market fit अपनी तरफ से कोशिश करी कि हो जाए. It obviously takes time. Market teaches a lot of things. So, but what we do under SNAQARY is in one line that we sell multi-grain snacks, primarily made out of millets, for all age groups and across categories. So we have snacks which are fried, snacks which are baked, snacks which are roasted and puffed.
And I think this is very good, because in a country like India, which is primarily an agricultural based country, and in a place like India, we are still eating so many things which are not healthy, and we have this huge hereditary preserve with us, and we were not utilizing it. So this is indeed a very good step. And when you started your business, Aanchal, did you face any challenges as a women entrepreneur that you felt that, okay, if I would have been a male counterpart, it would have been easy?
Ishleen, what happens? I'll tell you something. I think it's self-inflicting. I think we women do it on ourselves. We have a guilt when we step out of the house. हमें लगता है कि primarily जो है ना primary responsibility of a lady is to look after the house and to take care of the children. The primary responsibility of the man is to bread and butter for the family.
Right.
हिंदुस्तान में कह लीजिए या कल्चर में कह लीजिए, काफी जगहों के ये एक इट इज अ सेट थिंग दैट जो काम है ना वो जेंडर के हिसाब से बढ़ता है, टैलेंट के हिसाब से नहीं बढ़ता.
Exactly.
राइट. जो कंपनी है ना, कंपनी इज एन इंडिविजुअल आइडेंटिटी. कंपनी डजंट अंडरस्टैंड कि अ मैन इज रनिंग इट और अ वुमन इज रनिंग इट. राइट. An effective entrepreneur is an entrepreneur. It can be a he, it can be a she. कंपनी चलानी है आपको, चाहे वो आदमी चलाए चाहे औरत चलाए. The financials, the admin, the sales, say the technology used, the back end, the vendor management, the relationship building, ये सारे aspects कोई भी चलाए उसको चलाने हैं. What we women need to understand that it's the effectiveness that through which you have to run the business. चाहे कोई भी चलाए. It's the guilt and the self जो हम अपने ऊपर एक गिल्ट कर लेते हैं कि भाई कि हम चला पाएंगे कि नहीं. नहीं, you have to run a company as an entrepreneur. So आप वो देखिए कि क्या स्किल सेट चाहिए एक कंपनी को चलाने के लिए. आपको कैश फ्लोज मैनेज, आदमी को भी मैनेज करने, औरत को भी मैनेज करने. राइट. द कंपनी रन्स ऑन फाइनेंसेस. इफ यू से सेल्स, इफ यू हैव टू कोई चीज आपने बनाई है, अब आपको उसको बेचनी है. Anybody can sell it, but you need the skill set.
True. And this is a powerful message for all the women out there. Being in business coaching and business consultancy, I come across a lot of women entrepreneurs. And many times they tell me that, Ishleen, we have that mother's guilt. Sometimes we feel that I'm not able to give much time to my family. I'm not able to take care of my children. And being in a country where only 5 to 6% of women are actually working as an entrepreneurs, sometimes there is a societal pressure as well, where the society is pressurizing you, telling you that, oh, you should have been a stay-at-home mother. Your children are so young. Why are you working? Things like that. So it increases that mother's guilt somehow. So did you ever feel that mother's guilt? If yes, how did you overcome that?
This is very natural. This happens to all women across it. My mother was always working. She had it. My mother-in-law was always working. She had it. It always happens. Now, there's nothing wrong. A mother's instinct is a mother's instinct. I was working till 2009. My daughter, elder one, was born in January 2008. And I took my maternity leave, and the company, Touchwood, that times gave me, even at that time, it was in 2008, they gave me the flexibility of work from home. Now, but I had to join back. I said, let me become an entrepreneur, because that will give me the flexibility of choosing that when can I set my meetings, go out, when can I be at home with my child. I was breastfeeding my child then, right? And I started Lavero Gifts then.
Okay.
And that gave me the privilege. And trust me, people support. We are hesitant to ask for help. People support. Your neighbors, your friends will support. You have to choose the right team, just the way you choose the right team in office. Again, talent ke basis pe aap choose karte ho, who will run what operation in office. You have to choose a right team at work.
I completely agree, Aanchal. And you have really highlighted a very important point. Seek help, seek support from people. What we do is, sometimes I feel that we have this notion in our mind that, if I'll do this, nobody is going to support us. I think somehow we lack in communicating our needs. And being a women, we are conditioned in such a way that we are the providers. We are the providers in terms of, giving care to your family, providing food, taking care of all the people in the family. So we are conditioned in such a way. So somehow I feel women have to come out of that conditioning. And if they are working, that doesn't mean they cannot take care of their family. They can do both the things together. It's all about managing things well.
I fully agree. Very well put. It's a very well solid point that you made, Ishleen. It's the truth. It's the reality. That's how things work. Society, as we speak of, we are society. We've made society. I know things it'll take a few generations for the things to change. Change happens slowly. We've seen changes happen. But it's not only us. Men also have to face their, prejudices and their this thing. So, as a lady, if you can multitask, you should feel confident of the fact that you can just the way run a house, just the way look after an infant, just the way you can look after food is like the most important thing probably for the for maintaining the health of the family, and we choose the best. हम लोग देख देख के चीजें it's the same way that you run an enterprise.
Right.
आप देख के team set करिए. Be confident of your decision making skills. होगा, जैसे यहाँ पर कई बारी खाना खराब होता है, रोटी जल जाती है, यहाँ पर भी होगा. But that does not mean that you're a failure. That only means that you are learning. That only means that you're human, right? We all make mistakes. That's fine. That's part of growing. That's part of learning, right? It's not always that we've scored 100 out of 100. भाई मेरे भी 30 आए हैं 100 में से, किसी में मेरे भी 80 आए हैं. So we've learned. Practice, keep practicing, keep the right talent, so that you can delegate work effectively. You don't have to, just the way you delegate work at home, you can delegate work outside as well.
So wonderfully put, Aanchal. And let's talk a little bit about your business. What are your goals for your business? How do you see your business in coming 5 years? And how do you see businesses as an opportunity for women entrepreneurs? Like in a country like India, is it growing? What is the pace? So let's talk about your business first, and then let's move to businesses as women entrepreneurs.
Yeah. So, Ishleen, as I said, in the snacks category now, we have around 55 SKUs, right? We are present there online and offline. Online, maybe we are there on Amazon, we are there on Big Basket. We might soon be on Amazon Fresh as well. We're there on Amazon Retail. And offline, we are there in Mumbai, we are there in Pune, Nagpur, and Hyderabad, in around 800 retail outlets. Apart from that, we are there in 7-Eleven, Reliance, and we are there in a lot of around 400 vending machines. So apart from that, we have a couple of contracts now set in, and so that the progress is there, the the scalability is there. Another 5 years down the line, obviously, I want to scale up. My priority right now is to expand and have full scale distribution network across Maharashtra and APTG, so that we are there in around 3,000 to 4,000 retailer outlets across, at least by the end of this year, right? At the end of 5 years, obviously, I see it at a at a much larger space, where I feel that I should be into exports by then. I should be, apart from Maharashtra and APTG, I should also have 2 more states open minimum, and have at least 50 or 55 more SKUs, so that I have an enhanced diversified portfolio.
Yeah, I completely agree. And when it comes to goal setting in a business, do you think goal setting is really very important? Like the mission of the business, the vision of the business. I have seen many business owners who do not set up long-term goals. They only set up smart goals. They don't have big goals for their organization. So do you think this is important, and how does this actually help the business owners?
Both aspects are correct, right? You have smart goals, you have long-term goals. Now, the long-term goal is technically that you have to reach Rome, right? The smart goal is that the small steps you take to reach Rome, right? So a long-term goal can be, say, for example, I want SNAQARY to be a household item, say another 10 years. Now that's my vision, or the that I have, that for 10 years, I want that SNAQARY should be a household brand, for everyone there. Right. But how do I achieve it? I have to take small steps. I have to build a robust distribution system. Again, I break it down. How do I build a robust distribution system when I have control over the regions I have selected? Right. मैंने महाराष्ट्र choose कर लिया, मैंने आंध्र प्रदेश, तेलंगाना, APTG choose कर लिया, right? Then I again break it down. How many salesmen do I need? What is the goal target per salesman? Right. How many retail outlets do they need to be in? Similarly, if I have to scale up, say from a 1 to 10, I have to have my back end prepared. Right. So the stock planning has to be done accordingly. So if I have to show a 20% month-on-month growth, for example, the stock planning also has to be accordingly. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप ऑर्डर आया and then you're thinking, अरे अब ना ऑर्डर आ गया है, अब मुझे ऑर्डर दे देने दो, then I will send the production, अभी हम production शुरू करेंगे. So that is not how it works. We constantly keep a check on the purchases that have happened over the last couple of months, basis which we plan our stock in advance, so that when we have a POs, it's a dispatch. The immediate dispatch means the sales guy is there who have orders in hand, the distributors who have orders in hand, they can fulfill quickly, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously the cash can come in the system, and the cash loans are then maintained.
Yeah.
So it's not just the आपने चांद पे जाना है, very good, but चांद पे कैसे जाना है, right? What all resources do you need चांद पे जाने के लिए?
Yes.
Individual resource planning, and then you break down your strategies accordingly. Say X SKU मुझे मैक्सिमम वॉल्यूम दे रहा है, तो वो कभी भी किसी भी रिटेल आउटलेट से आउट ऑफ स्टॉक नहीं होना चाहिए, उसकी प्लानिंग करनी है. या एक X SKU जो है मुझे मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी दे रहा है, इंश्योर दैट वो भी कभी आउट ऑफ स्टॉक नहीं होना चाहिए. So these are small strategies, small smart goals that every entrepreneur makes, irrespective he's a guy or a girl.
Yeah.
Right? So irrespective age group, irrespective which region, country he or she is. ये जो techniques हैं, ये जो strategies हैं, these are omnipresent. These are everywhere. You can't go without them. Right?
So, as a business woman, what tips would you like to give to our audience? Like, what are the keys to establish a successful business?
This is so difficult to say. There are so many aspects. एक तो आप persistent रहिए, consistent रहिए, अपना perseverance. These are words, but these mean a lot. So persistence, consistency, your perseverance, confidence level, your mental health, your physical health, multitasking, choosing the right team. Sometimes सब कुछ मिलके भी आप मेहनत नहीं करते, या आप आप disheartened हो जाते हैं if one decision goes wrong.
Yeah.
No. Hold yourself in a high pedestal. Understand that you will make mistakes because you're human. But day on day, at times you have to do the same work, practice, go to the market, do your market research. You will understand. And नहीं आती अगर कोई चीज समझ, पूछो. There is help. I look up to my competitors as my biggest supporters. I'm telling you. So I go to the market and I see के shelf space पे SNAQARY के साथ साथ और कौन सा लगा है, and I ask the retailers, I said, अच्छा ये कितना बिक रहा है, ये कितना बिक रहा है, ये बहुत अच्छा बिकता है मैम, ये बहुत अच्छा बिकता है. ऐसे क्यों बिकता है ये अच्छा? टेस्ट तो सारे, पर मेरे भी प्रोडक्ट का टेस्ट बहुत अच्छा है. So for example, the retailer will tell me, because इनकी सर्विस बहुत अच्छी है मैम. The salesman will come every week. He will do the cleaning, he will do this, he will make sure that the stock is at a visible shelf. So that's very good. That's a tip that I've learned.
Yeah.
Something to go back home and work upon. Right? Learn from each other. Support each other. These are things. Learn from your competitors. They can be your best friends. Trust me. There is so much to learn from your own competitors. Hold yourself in a position that you can achieve it. Have that confidence in yourself. Don't let others validate what you think. आपको किसी की validation की जरूरत नहीं है again and again and again and again. तुम करोगी क्योंकि करना हमने है. People will give you the solution. Say somebody gives you the solution, but करना तो आपने है. The execution is on you. So don't be scared of executing. Don't be scared of the hard work. Step out of the house. एक comfort level से बाहर आना ही है. Right? That's when life is tough for everybody, but life is similar for everybody. Similar as the pedestal is same for everyone. अब आपको देखना है where you have to work. You have to find your way.
So do you think that business entrepreneurship, it has become a vehicle for gender equality?
Yes, absolutely. When women come out, when they started working, I'll tell you small things. अब जब से स्कूल में लड़कियां जाने लगी, क्या हुआ? एक वॉशरूम्स नहीं होते थे. They realized कि खाने से ज्यादा लड़कियों को वॉशरूम की जरूरत है. So have proper sanitation facility there, right? So women come with their own issues. That's okay. But when you have a women leader sitting there, एक inclusive environment हो जाता है काम करने का. She will understand. So हमारे भी warehouse में when we have to make tea, तो जरूरी नहीं कि वो लड़की उठ के चाय बनाएगी. जिसके पास उस समय टाइम है वो उठ के चाय बना देता है सबके लिए. Understand? So it's a very inclusive work culture. It's a very inclusive work culture that हम लोग ये नहीं डिवाइड करते. सो जेंडर बायस वहां पर आके खत्म हो जाता है जब आप एक इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ रखते हैं. एक opportunity सबको equal देते हैं. Now sometimes I have delivery boys, I have salesmen, right? ऐसा नहीं है that we look out for. ऐसा अब आइए, sales promoters are mostly girls, right? So in every way, wherever you can fit in, women, and men will also understand, probably, some of them probably who come from various, society, हमारी mixed society है. So you have to understand that, everybody comes with their own capacity of learning.
That's a wonderful thing, Aanchal, that you just said. It will definitely promote gender equality. And I think this is the need of the hour as well. Because women are also doing wonderful job when it comes to whether it is their job or it is their business. They are coming out to be very, very strong these days. Okay, so Aanchal, we have come to the end of the podcast. I would really love if you can give one message to all our audience, especially women who are planning to start up their own business, so that they get inspired and motivated to do that.
Thank you, Ishleen. I've said so much. I hope it does make a difference, and I hope even if I'm able to convince one old lady to come out and to be an inspiration for all of us and to start work, I'll be more than grateful. There are so many women, home bakers, the society I am, they're doing fantastically well. You have to take small steps to reach and to achieve your dream. You dream big.
Right.
You have to, and you should dream big, because it is only when you dream big, it's only when you want to achieve something humongous that you start trying.
Right.
But take those baby steps, work your way around, work it in a way that you can balance your work and your home life. Women are, they can multitask. Women have the skill set to, execute the toughest of the situation and, break it down in the simplest of ways.
Right.
आपके घरों में जब 5 की जगह 10 गेस्ट आ जाते हैं, तब भी खाना कम नहीं पड़ता ना, because you know how to take care. It's the same way here. Entrepreneurial journey is a very enterprising, inspiring, and a very, very exciting journey. आप सीखिए और आप अच्छे से एग्जीक्यूट करिए, सो कर्म किए जा, फल की चिंता ना कर, एज यू से, एज गीता में लिखा है, बस उसका पालन करना है. एंड रिजल्ट अचीव हो जाएगा इफ वी स्टार्ट वर्किंग, बट वी हैव टू स्टार्ट इट.
Thank you so much, Aanchal, for this amazing message. And this is my message to all the audience who are listening to us today. Thank you for being the part of this show. We are coming up with more in future. And thank you so much, Aanchal, for taking out your precious time for this. And I really hope that people get inspired from this.
We have more such episodes coming up every week. If you like this, share it with other women entrepreneurs so that they can also take benefit out of it. This is Ishleen Kaur signing off. Bye-bye.